Kiko? Yeah.
Kiko, fantastic example of someone who I think actually plays better when he's on smokes than the duo. But yeah.
Well, we're going to find out here in Agent Select, and it's Kix that is taking on that role, and Dirk is playing Neon.
Dirk on Neon, I mean, he is the kind of person that would have been grinding to this point. Like, Dirk is the kind of person that, you know, he had a bit of a weird Neon early on, but he's had time to make this good, so I do expect, you know, when he's got the back to the wall, Dirk performs. So I'm not going to bet against him, even if it is on the Neon.
I think this is really difficult for me because, again, Mini, we are going to see double initiator on both sides here.
It's double initiator, 0% non-mirror win rate today, that's all I'm saying.
I think the move to Omen from Kix, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it at the moment. I think that even if you look at the Vitality comms videos, he's so vocal and so great in being able to play with that pack. So him moving on to this agent as Omen, I don't know, I want to see it before I start criticizing it, if that makes sense. But the fact that both teams are still deciding to play Breach as well is a surprise to me.
Cloud versus Unfake and Sober in 2025. I'm so excited about this, considering that Unfake, he wants to show up and prove that he's a frag in IGL.
Yeah, and I think it is a good head-to-head, really. Obviously, both of them in the IGL spot, both of them in the kind of really understanding how Sober works spot. Like, these are two players that if you're watching for your ranked games, you would watch these players.
Oh, it's super, super exciting. And do you know what's more exciting than that? Introducing your casters for this game. So chat, this is a good one. It's time to bring back Pansy and Hypok.
Really thought Yinzu was calling us chat there.
Yeah, for a minute.
And over to chat, I guess. Thank you. And yeah, really...
Good to be back.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Fresh.
Are you? Fresh enough. Fresh enough.
Yeah.
Lots to talk about, right? Kind of two polarizing choices that were made here. Giant X made that roster move prior to the break.
Yeah, we actually talked about this in detail about it being, a little weird maybe to pull the trigger in, what was it, end of week 3 going into week 4, I believe. So, but the benefit being there that we had a couple of weeks to get, you know, standings didn't matter. And again, almost then, new players coming in, you almost get a good example there, or a good opportunity there to kind of, I guess, shake off any sort of confidence issues that maybe that our own Flickless would have stepping into VCT. But now, I guess this is where we're really kind of testing what they've been working on. Yeah. How well these teams, how well actually these players have been able to embed into this roster. Because again, we're at that point with Giant X where we're looking for results. We need them.
Yeah, and I think that's something that I kind of want to touch back on is kind of our expectations for these teams as well, because they're in very different spots too. Vitality, you can't really call them the super team anymore as such in the way they've been crafted together, but they've taken a risk on some, I don't even say newer players. It was already highlighted how experienced some of these players are coming in, even if they haven't been at that forefront. Already, proactive beginnings, at least on one side of the map, so very indicative of this pressure coming up through. I do like Dirk's positioning though, but he's going to have a lot of work on his hands if they do path through middle. Let's see the options here. Yeah, so already lovely from Dirk. Kind of questioning how comfortable he'll look on that Neon too, but so far so good, ticking the box, but it's round 1, so you know, it's all with a pinch of salt. But it's getting a little bit weird now, looking for other opportunities. That site take now, not feeling too comfortable, so taking a fight, and Dirk looking very comfortable indeed. 3 for him in the first, and Vitality with the pistol.
I think Mini hit the nail on the head as well. Dirk historically is a player that, I guess, in that transition from agent to agent, we've seen him really, really start grinding. I think actually it was Neon as well. It was post-chamber when kind of dipped his toes into Neon, where, again, the ranked grind is just relentless.
We've all had that clove.
So yeah, if this is something that maybe we do see with, I guess, the pool changing a little bit. Well, even here with the roster changes, well, maybe just to, I don't want to say getting back on track, but spur things on a little bit for Vitality, because we were certainly left wanting more.
We certainly were. And I'm sure he was as well. I mean, Dirker is a highly competitive player. I think that's something
self-critical as well, very self-critical.
Absolutely, a really good mindset for it. So overall, I think just kind of keep track on it as we go along. We're going to hear these rotations too. I'm pretty sure you saw that being relayed there from Dirker, who's heavily invested in pressuring towards that top mid side. So far, nothing really much to talk about here. It's just that Sheriff with Cloud. So looking to see this kind of default continue to play out here. Looks like they've kind of done the minimum look and decide they want to head towards A. That one way is in place, can be disrespected quite easy.
It's going to expire now, so Grabinho definitely has to be the one to respect.
Caution here.
See with a stacked up creep here from Vitality. Still on the angle, just tagged up. Forced a little deeper now, and probably be the green light for Vitality to try and find some space.
And I'm happy enough to see Vitality being quite considered in this approach. You don't want to take too many risks, but there is a little bit involved when you allow this timing for rotation. Now, luckily for them, they've got Durka at the forefront, well supported too. And yeah, just farming it up. 2 away from ult so very early. Now for the last 2, trying to just keep themselves behind default, see if they can catch a player. Not to be, in zone flawless, round 2. Again, tick in the box. So if we're talking about, I guess, Giant X in my mind here, because we can talk Vitality to death, and we will do, but they're under a little bit of a different spotlight. Giant X results-wise, where are we looking for these guys? Because obviously they wanted better than they've had, right? That's almost a silly statement to make. Where do we want to see them look good? What are we looking for? Give me a couple markers.
I think we're at the point where I guess as a name, as an organization, we're really looking for them to kind of find their place within the region.
Yeah.
Again, the proof's in the pudding, really. The roster change is the positive to kind of build upon, but I think sounds harsh, but it's fair to say at this point we need results. And they're going to be thinking the same thing as well. It's not as if they're going to be happy about their track record across the last couple of years, but I think now's the time to start asking harder questions. Yeah. Vitality now probing towards B will throw out a little bit of util, but Spike not committed just yet.
Really kind of allowing Doug to keep this attention towards B. They haven't caused many rotations, though. This hasn't overly panicked them yet, but now you're going to start hearing that from Ara, right? We're going to make a couple moves towards leaning on towards that B side, putting a lot of pressure towards West side. Already removed those trips, but a lovely little collection towards Durka. We know that Unfake is there too, but still at this point, they feel pretty secure in this. That slow creep through market. On the push through the smoke. Oh, beautiful from Flickless. Finding both on that push through. Very aware, actually, by Giant X, keeping track of these players. None of that over-rotation yet, no panic to it. They've got the line drawn, and they've got the spike here, less than Unfake. It's not looking likely yet. Very well controlled. Mike, I'm pretty impressed by this. Yes, it was on the bonus round there, but even with that in mind, the control and the discipline from Giant X was solid.
Yeah, I think reading the split perfectly. I think just out of earshot, actually, for Vitality to hear maybe the second body in transition, but even so, it's Flickless here with this double that probably shuts this down.
Yeah.
Westside a little laboured on the second onto Unfake, but shutting down Durka is the important kill here. Giant X find themselves an in-zone flawless for themselves. Yeah. To get on the board here. They said bonus, so Vitality going to come back in flushed out. Durka just one away, so on the ultimate, make things maybe a little easier on a repurchase.
This looks pacey though. Enough seen and heard that they want through here. This looks very fast in comparison,
again,
but
Westside wins out on main.
He's done really well here. I was a bit worried how much pressure he was under in that bonus round, but he's now got himself a good bit of room. He doesn't know there's no one else main, but the smokes are still in place, so he can play off the corner. Beautifully done. Westside does really well, outdoing in his own depth there, but now we can see the cross controlled by Cloud. Giant X with a good grip on this. Still going to go back and forth, but it's a 1v2. Numerically favorable towards Giant X. Spike's still not in hand, and Kovac is going one, he's wanting one here.
Oh, Hara just slips around the corner.
I'm pretty sure he's seen enough, though, surely.
Yeah.
A good understanding of where he's possibly gone. It should be an execution. It is. Simple stuff. And now you're looking for the final player. That one unknown. Grabinho hadn't been noted until this point.
I think Kovac had an idea, maybe with where the spike is, of how they wanted to play that based on Hara's position, but the backstab comes through. And X will tie things up to a piece, and the trade's looking really, really clean here. Again, that first kill going in favor of Westside once more. Makes it very easy for Giant X to just kind of dig their heels in and almost kind of just sponge this hit. See Westside, I mean, the only really criticism here that maybe he's a little ahead, but he's trying to swing off the trip, wants to catch that first player getting onto default. Can't really fault that. Again, you go 1-for-1 after finding the opener. In that situation, the rest of Giant X, I mean, they just need to win out the gunfights.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm impressed with Westside. I'm liking how they're looking. Gear shift and the brakes. Big stop there. Vitality looking, trying to be pacey. build off of Durka's ult there, but instantly handled, Mike. That felt a little bit desperate. And again, for Vitality, we're talking about these different expectations. They're a team with some big names in it. It's not just Durka, you're looking at Les, you're looking at Kick still in that squad too, but the two big names, obviously, bring a lot of reputation and expectation. Now, for Giant X, we're looking at just need to get some results on the board. You know what I mean? Post up some numbers, get the balls, rolling.
Hey, and for me, I'm starting small. I'm thinking map wins first. Let's talk about
take
series.
that.
Yeah,
We
talk
take
about
that.
series further down the line and standings in general, but certainly for me,
Vitality.
looking for the smaller wins.
Yeah, you're looking for a little bit more. This is early days, but this is their choice. So I want to see a degree of identity, a little bit of maybe synergy starting to build here, because they've been working in the off season, right? That's the thing we're looking at here. Over, do what he can, but yeah, it's a losing game for that. Giant X answering back perfectly. I can't actually fault them in this. I like how well they handled that pop from Durka. He's now been hindered, right? He's been set on 6-3 for a couple rounds now, not finding that impact any further.
4 standing on the anti-eco, so Giant X a big buffer now in terms of the finances, especially with
Good job, boys.
being passed across now to Cloud. It's going to be problematic for potentially Kicks and less, but in the front line, or at least Durka initiated on a full shield, so yeah, that's bigger. But Kicks has fallen off rip here.
I love this.
That's it. This set
it's
piece
so
is
nice.
beautiful.
This is really the fruit of the labor, isn't it? They've been working, you can see it in their approach. This isn't their map. They've got these lovely little set looks coming out here. And look at the control it's got them. Rubino doesn't need to outdo anything here. They've got the surround on the site. They've got the flank in play. It is just stunning. Now, it could do with a player giving them a bailout here for Vitality. That's a big ult to go for, Mike.
Aura found 2 though in the background.
Boy, this is surely done for. Kovac, prove me wrong. It ain't gonna happen. Giant X, Mike, talk me through that start, because that was actually fantastic.
I mean, for starters, it catches Vitality completely off guard. They're kind of standing almost to contest this early A main pressure, but I mean, the Hunter's Fury to follow up. The aftershock, there's just nowhere to play. You can see Aura's here so quickly, and the pinch through tiles didn't even catch that initially. That was the kill onto Kicks. At this point, I think Vitality is just feeling like they need to pick up the pace.
Nice, boys. Let's
Look
go.
for the weaker side of the map, but it certainly isn't weaker, Lauren.
No, not by any stretch of the imagination. I'm thoroughly impressed. Because again, roll our minds back to previous, I don't even say iterations of Giant X, but let's go through some of the things that used to be standing points. How many times we see them sit on ults, not take that kind of initiative, take that space. This, I'm loving what we're seeing. I really am. Cloud, beautiful investment of that.
Yeah, I mean,
intention behind it.
The criticisms were never kind of macro things. It came down to, dare I say it, misplays and again, fundamentally not looking good. I think the one thing from a coaching perspective of Giant X was they were never huge macro concerns. It was more about execution. So that's all around a real positive to see here opening out stage 2. Vitality probably just want to take a breath here with the timeout.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. It was a banger. It sounded a little similar. You didn't hear it? You didn't get it?
No.
No? No?
I've had that on repeat.
You have. It's plagued our ranked games.
Yes.
Now you can save 50 per person. It is living in our heads rent free. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, since the gun round hit, what, we've got 4 in a row for Giant X? And it's not, I guess we're gonna have to start really kind of putting the microscope towards Vitality now. What's going on with this team?
Definitely going to slow things down now. Vitality maybe
Take flight.
been put on high alert. Any sort of proactivity Giant X want to employ. Because, well, no, Giant X probably going to have a good idea that Vitality going to play a little deeper, allow this early round to really develop. It's a slow creep now, but an adjustment here for Westside. Maybe in anticipation of a slow hit towards A. So the read looking great coming out of the timeout.
It's a treacherous path, though, that could be here for less. The timing.
Oh, just can't pin him down. And that's actually a big kill here. For a second player from Giant X, though, Grabinho. looking to kind of solidify that position. And he might even catch less in transition once more.
Second challenger fails.
It is still less on the other side of that, yeah.
There's some vintage moments there from him, right? It's like, okay, you may have been doing all right, but let's keep it calm. But still 3 against them. Cloud, Flickless, and Westside are cleared. That was just a straight shot in the dark. I don't even know if anything pinged that. I couldn't tell you. I'm sure we'll see it back, but all 4 players now piling through. It's cleaned up. Beautiful from Vitality, simplistic as well. And just a very simple in-zone flawless, Mike. There's really kind of won and lost, I think, there by Less's positioning.
Yeah, I think crediting Giant X in terms of the read coming out of that, but maybe biting off a little more than they can chew. Like I said, it's still less in the backlines here. Still capable. Yeah, Unfake was completely blind in there. Westside, he's been the one to kind of stand his ground and go 1 for 1 in terms of these sight hits. Maybe humbled back towards the B site now. See him setting up now. Positive for Vitality to maybe stabilize on the back of that.
But I'm going to put a pin in it because that was a round that Less hit too. Ara had a bit of a messy shot there on him. He had the drop, so let's kind of put a pin in it. But maybe that's enough to spur on this next look forward. We saw already that tempo change from Vitality, slow and steady. But here, a bit of a different start. Less to once again control towards mid. On his plate. A lot of pressure on his shoulders. Ara as well. If you're talking about investment now, that operator not going to be given away yet. That's something they've yet to note.
Durka probably wise to the possibility, but being the operator is the deterrent towards A site. There's 3 members of Giant X semi-committed towards B side, particularly towards Market, and West side very much committed towards main. Wants to play off his trips here. Get his 1.
One shot dart, that's all he had, goes in. It clears 1, not the second. Less again. The savior of Vitality finds that foothold in. It's stunning. The 3rd almost feels excessive, but it's exactly what they needed. That impact late through Market, just as they almost cancelled what looked like a little set piece there, a little trap plate. And Less now left to go loose, go hunting. Brilliantly done.
So, yeah, just catches Ara. So going to probably be able to remove the operator here. See the sight lines actually all the way from elbow. Yeah, Flicker's going to catch this. Again, the information firmly Vitality's hands here if they do want to chase this down. Again, funds-wise, pretty good for it. With an in-zone flawless in the previous round. Maybe justify a rifle or 2 to try and remove this operator.
So calm when you watch Less doing that sort of stuff. Can these 2 maintain? Yes. So they will be able to keep those prize possessions. But again, as much as I was saying, it was just a Less round. He had the impact. Well, he's done it twice now. That's half of Vitality's rounds now gathered by Less. So quick little timeout looks like for Giant X. Maybe they've hit enough of a bump in the road and they can't really just chalk it up to being 1 man because now it's repeatable.
If there is any sort of adjustment here from Giant X. Again, with the operator probably leans towards maybe not being as proactive here. Although actually wants to get aggressive with it. Ultimates, West side on the neural theft, still got the TP for Grabinho, but Cloud and Flickless missing here. On the side of Vitality, nothing available. Closest being Kicks with his TP. So yeah, in terms of the, I guess, control here, seen both teams kind of capitalize on a shift in tempo. Certainly Giant X now the ones that we'll see adjust ever so slightly. Like I said, the operator probably key to that.
Yeah, see how it looks. Ara did have a nice impact earlier, but need to see him start finding his footing consistently now as well. Stuck on those 3, and we know that he got 2 of them in that singular round on that flank. So I'd like to see him find the impact here. Not on his plate though, not an easy task, even with the operator. He said though, what's the start looking like here? Kind of the same beginnings. The Vitality really like to stamp at least a touch of authority towards that mid take early on, get Less set up, let him go where he wants.
Yeah, 2 positioned towards tiles here. I'm not sure if Kicks is going to commit towards that. At least the smoke will allow Vitality to progress up mid.
There.
It's looking like Giant X might just leave Ara anchor here on the back of the one-way.
It's that poison chalice almost at times with that operator, right? It's that temptation is, okay, we can spoil him with the one-way, and that's about it. But a single lounge drone, he's trying to disrespect it, but now he's actually in a lot of trouble. Could get closed down on, but they obviously don't know it's completely...
Oh, hang on, it got caught because of the drone. But yeah, pinging out on the map exactly where Flickless is.
That's naughty.
Maybe they were just tunnel vision there on
Also,
the back of the
where's the
stun.
teammates like calling it or something? Like
That's what I mean, were they tunnel visioned on the stun?
I couldn't tell you, mate, but I hope we catch it on a replay. Giant X, I mean, you'd be grinning off of that start, right? Now, Kix and Kovac would like to make a go of this one. Spike is in a bit of a problematic position. Cloud doesn't fancy the same fate as Unfake, so backs away. Kovac going to try and claim the space off this. Push a little further forward, but it's a brawl just to pick up the spike. That's it. That's the main task at hand. You've got a firing squad on the other side. Attempts being made, but not really finding anything.
Kicks now on a 1v4. Opted not to use the TP to try and recover the spike here. Maybe looking for a kill or two to make it a little easier. They like robbery to get away with that, but Ara positioned here. Should have a freebie. Absolutely does. And a fifth on the board for Giant X. Yeah, I'd be curious to see, if, and when I'm talking about tunnel vision, whether or not the two people that were actually positioned next to Unfake were out of line of sight.
Please, EMEA.
The stun comes through from tiles, so...
Where are the others?
10 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
That might be a yellow card or two, I don't know.
Foul. There's a flag down.
Yeah, that's...
But yeah, well, what I was thinking is whether or not they'd kind of come round the corner to try and follow the drone and the stun.
But there wasn't anyone
That's one of those ones that you need to know what's going on in comms and whether or not Unfake's just too slow to react here.
Yeah, it could be called. Again, these are some of the things that I'm not saying are forgivable, but...
did I miss it? I know that obviously the drone caught with the stun, but was he stunned so he couldn't move quick enough maybe? Coming out of the drone? Not sure.
Maybe. Oh, Dirk was next to him.
Now.
Yeah, look, we're here to yap. Absolute nonsense. We're making it up. We'll just say someone did something. West Side. Complimented him before. Come on, man. West Side, you shouldn't be living through that. Everything was just poured towards that position. He still gets one. It's a 3v3 and the spike's not down. Giant X can just slow the roll for a second. If they just calm this down, let Ara work a bit closer. Oh, yeah, you're not going to get that against Durka. We already checked on it, but a lazy walk back, maybe not noting the market was open. Grubino gets one that he probably shouldn't have even had, bring it back down to a 2v2, make it a 2v1. They got to know about Kix as well. He was spotted earlier on by Cloud. They know he was in this position.
And Cloud reading that maybe he was looking to position to take that fight towards CT, but still here on default now and actually getting run down. Cloud low speed kicks! He finds the second!
How's he isolated 2 1v1s out of that? I do not know.
And they were both terrified with the HP level. But fumbles or crumbles at the end there. Like I said, I think Vitality may be looking to fight towards CT. Just doesn't align for them. I mean, Westside catching, what, 2 or 3 blinds. Still finding a kill here.
Oh, I mean...
Good job!
Yeah, he's looking composed there in the Red Bull clutch. Big round for Kix to find. Struggling to get online here on Sunset. And
well, hello.
Speaking of online,
we're on for a bit.
Straight down mid.
They're fighting in spawn, Michael. What am I watching? Even Dirk are probably loving this one for a second or two. He's got 2 out of it. Yeah, come have a fight. Come have a fight. We've literally only leaving spawn now.
Flickless desperate to, follow through on that. Now feeling as if, I think Vitality is saying, look, yeah, Flickless is kind of posturing up here. He's probably the solo player here left, and Unfake will find the headshot.
Haven't said much of the man's name yet, but an opportunity here to get his name.
Sightline's so awkward. Cloud's going to miss all of these crossing. He maybe feels as if he's got the angle to catch top of someone's head. Kovac will get the rolling thunder off this plant. Again, looking to just stun off the back of maybe the dart and the TP, but the site is wide open as we can see.
Spike planted.
Shouldn't really get much play on this note.
No.
And the layering on the util and the swings here, not making it easy to get any multi-kills out of it. So Cloud's opportunities are gone. Nicely handled by Vitality in the end there. I got to say something, I guess not even really from this round, but the one prior. Kovac, to me, looks like someone who might be a little bit of kind of the... I don't want to say like aura farm or any of that nonsense, but more just kind of like the hype guy for the roster. He's actually getting them pumped up, getting it all out, because you look at the rest of the team, they don't really have that. They never did, you know what I mean? So...
I mean, you look at the rest of it, it's like Durka, Les, and Kicks are fairly quiet,
quite calm about what they
players,
do, yeah. I quite like them having someone who's a bit more, a little bit of energy to them, could do well at kind of keeping that. I don't know, I like the concept. We'll see how it goes. If he has an atrocious game, is it still there? You know, these are the questions we can start answering throughout this season, really. But as it stands, I like the concept of him being like that. For now, just trying to get an idea of what's going on. Too much uncertainty here.
Hunter's Fury, Grabinho and Ara both have ultimates here as well, but the key being Rolling Thunder that came online for Kovac. Big ultimate to have in terms of a sight here in the last round here. First half of Sunset. It's being caught here by the drone. I was going to say, could be indicative of an A hit coming. The Hunter's Fury sent from downtown. Will catch 2 tags on separate players and actually follows up on Kovac. That's the Rolling Thunder gone.
How is he always so good at landing those as well, Cloud? I feel like he's always got one. Somehow it always works. I like this reclear though. Les should be dead, Les should be dead, Les should...
So lazy.
Yeah, it felt a little overconfident.
Yeah.
And now you look at that advantage, seems massive now, this 2v4. What are they meant to do with this? Durka and Kicks. Looking lost.
They were teed up for a really nice sight hit here as well. Giant X prevented that. Did just catch a pixel there. Maybe just timing, but I mean, Durka certainly caught Cloud, but he gets shut down with the headshot.
Durka's ults have been rough for him, and Kicks is stunned up, he's been spotted, paranoia. Bloody hell, can he get a break? Leave the man alone, 3 seconds, the round's gone already, and Giant X, I've got to say it, this is a competitive map, Mike, and this is Vitality's choice. 2 teams in very different positions, but by all rights, I'm impressed with how they look. Let's find out how it looks, however, after the break. All right then, Mike, give me the rundown. Give me the thoughts so far. It's still early, right? 6-6. Still very early in this.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Brilliant, thanks, Mike. What would you like to discuss then? You know,
no, I mean,
give me something.
Look, again, not to kind of beat a dead horse, but you come out, we're looking for results. This is a tick in the box to come out in your opening game, a 6-6 half here. You could argue with Vitality also going through a little bit of a transitional period, short. Again, I guess the actual changes is probably a discussion for another time, maybe for the desk. But yeah, certainly here for me. I'm just looking for something to believe in across stage 2 here for Giant X.
Lyrical of you.
Thank you. So yeah, for me already, a big positive. Just
Yeah.
to see them coming out and look at this. But actually, they've been putting some serious work in.
I'm with you. I think you've summed it up well there. It is that kind of concept of just on the same page. We don't know where to really place Vitality yet, though. That is one thing as well. Are they actually?
And we haven't for 2 years for Giant X.
Yeah, that's also
be
a fair
brutally
point.
honest.
Yes, you've raised a valid point there. We'll also check back in on how we feel about Durka on the Neon. I think so far, fine for me. Not been an issue.
I think Durka did just catch a glimpse here, but he could be overwhelmed.
And I complimented him. It's gone poorly. I shouldn't have done that. Kovac, though, holding the corner, and Gravino completely on the wall.
Oh, no! Flickless.
Oh, dear. That's what you're feeling.
player
Your gut.
standing.
You made an absolute meal of it. I don't know if he was blind at any point or if he just made an
I hope
absolute
so.
mess.
I hope so.
Give us the replay. Replay. I'm requesting.
Give me Flickless Pov,
Give me
please.
joy in my life. Oh no, Cloud. It's not time for the knife to be out here. There we are. Show me it back. Go
Wow.
back. Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Maybe finding redemption from round 12 and not getting that rolling thunder towards the site. Shut down by the Hunter's Fury here.
Cool.
This is the wrong POV.
No,
I want to
that's
see the
fine.
other one. I want to see
That's
that.
fine.
There's
Oh.
no way. Oh no. It's just, I mean, Kovac.
Well, also, nice replay there.
He's saying
Okay.
Kovac.
I like that.
Insane.
Kovac.
POV. Oh, and the player's reaction. Americas could never.
Gotta go.
Got to start that off early.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Prius couldn't even imagine catching either of those perspectives.
He would have been a free cam.
No.
Oh,
There, go, go, go.
No. He's read you like a book. Turn around on face. Believe him. Oh, no. What are we doing, Michael? What's going on?
well, I mean, Leicester's one out on the other side of this, so maybe not an issue just yet. Maybe there to react off the trip either. Still, man advantage here. Les barely clinging to light Clover. Durka and Kovac line him up. Just west side left. Les has got around the world as well.
Yeah. The timing of it. NT's in chat. Nothing more you can really do there, is it? But,
Yeah. A little bit of threat there, but
yeah.
well handled by Vitality in the end.
Yeah.
Still 4 standing. A couple of shields to be repurchased, but it's inventory-wise. I mean, Unfake had a Sheriff, right? So
Yeah.
not a huge casualty. What did you see?
Nothing. Just I'm building my thoughts around Unfake as we go along. You know what I mean?
Well, keep us posted, please.
I will by the end of it. Don't start. Don't start. It's so early. This is the first game.
Durka looking to maybe set an early precedent here in terms of this A main control. Greeted on the other side, and actually, not to say there's absence from Giant X, they're just playing a little deeper here. So there's a rotation on the back of that aggression. Can Giant X capitalize? No, kept in check by a second one-way. I think with Durka not catching anything in tiles or mid here. Wow, there's the information back across. Draw Durka back towards at least the A side of top mid.
Caution here.
Great information denial here, but the cycling from Unfake, yeah. The fact that the bolt is shot, probably going to be indicative.
Yeah, Unfake needs to play this right though. He's got the support, at least from Kovac.
Don't overcommit here.
But yeah, it's just take a little bit of space and then fall away from it. Don't get caught out by these stuns. Durka does go down. Kovac now tries to play forward. Nice from Unfake there to find Ara. But the trades are
30
great
seconds
from
left.
Giant X. The timing and the tempo of scaling up towards the site was perfect. Plant now next on the cards. Les and Kicks pretty far away. And let's look at the
Spike
post-plant
planted.
util. Already, you've got Flickless looking solid for it. Cloud's still there if they need it, but that's 3 players on T-bot, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that could maybe be a
Oh, no,
concern.
it's 2. I've lied. Oh, okay. Okay.
Cage
Did
trigger.
I underestimate
Cage
Les
trigger.
once again? Have I made a grave error?
Looking to swing through here. A chance to get at least the first, but once again, the trade's looking good. Giant X only come out with 2 rifles, but a well-considered approach here. stand in their grounds.
Obviously, many games played during stage 1, so can't take too much away from that. But the fact that we saw him for a moment or two, as a Giant X, the ones who kind of went for those roster changes prior to that downtime between, at least for them. And now we're starting to look at the ults coming through as well. 7 to 8, still a close affair. Less.
Well, actually eating, yeah, the trip dart that was sent through, I imagine.
Temptation tried to stick around just for that maybe moment to catch, but the paranoia too good. And the backside now controlled. You have to draw the lines of the divide.
It's all in from Giant X though. Everything through main. They do have deep side control as well.
All that cam in main, looking for all this. Giant X just fight forward. Actually doing very well. Grubino still managing to get one, which is surprising, but less an unfake. Outnumbered. There's that cam that was still in towards main, still in play, bear in mind. Unfake needs to land the shot and does. Down to a 2v2. Shock dart for him still to play with.
Not sure if he did spot Flickless there.
Whoa. Instantly dinked down to 2 though. This now falls into Less's hands. He needs to be the one to do it, and a 1v1 is very possible. But Cloud got the dart back on. Less down so low. It was a nice try. But that's all it's going to be. Cloud controls the end of the round, and we're tied all even at 8 apiece.
Right down to the wire here. Less almost just has to commit to that 1v1. So a little while, but again, this aggression is kind of what mitigates the Rolling Thunder. You said Grubino gets one. I think he actually got a second. Well, that was before or after the stun came through.
Nice try, nice try.
And those are the two pivotal kills in that scenario. Like I said, to really negate the impact that Rolling Thunder was going to have, or potentially could have had.
Put the money in the bin, hasn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
Ult's not
is
ready.
that a Shiko? You call it.
Well, less is...
More.
Well, certainly less in this scenario.
Yeah.
Full belt of util, but not investing just yet. Still sitting on a classic. You hate to see it. Hate to see it.
The crowd is not going wild for that sort of behaviour. Atmosphere, not even close to electric.
Initial probe here from the stun, though. Giant X back into position to descend upon the A side. Oof, Hara looking to get onto that angle. Kovac almost isolated there with kicks being forced a little deeper. Off kilter here with the smokes as well. Does still have the paranoia to potentially slow things down, as Durka's looking for something elsewhere. Again, good read from Giant X here to just stack up or rely on the trades.
Enemy tag.
One of these weapons being cycled across.
Here comes the flank, though.
This stun could be good. Didn't catch, though.
It was just around the corner. If actually the classics worked, it's got one.
Less is more.
One enemy remaining.
And now it's on kick. So 1v3. Servers sticking on Grubino. I can't believe it. He got this. Don't think we're in trouble of it. Oh my god. Hold on, go on. Have a go. Have a go, Kicks. Have a go. West side. That was a 1-2 step down pat. So Giant X taking the lead here. It got a bit dangerous, right?
I mean, all things
Lost 3
considered,
players,
yeah,
it's
big
not a
win
bad
for
round.
Vitality to find as much value as they did in the fray. Giant X, not necessarily any concerns coming out of that. I mean, Ara down to 100 credits behind this, but one away from the ultimate, so let's have that to look forward to.
Nice, Westy. Nice. Let's go, boys.
Find themselves one round to the good here in the second half of map 1. Need I remind you, Vitality's pick. Durka now on the operator. Ara caught with a ton of spam here.
Oh, Ara's in a really tough spot. He looked panicked almost. Tried to play it forward and he just fell into the hands of Vitality. And there's a lot of presence on this A side though. Look at the lean here.
Yeah, a heavy lean, 4 members. But less in a Bit of a predicament, but delivers here on the front line. Flickless elsewhere. Another double for him.
Yeah, that's big. That's kind of opened up so much possibility, but Trips they can't really do much with. They can't work with at this point. Now the plant's going to be in. Still got that cam towards main.
Yeah, they've got to be aware of that. Cloud!
What is this Vitality walking back in like you still had that access
they
to
own
the
the
market?
place.
Like, what were we thinking? Les, yes, had this sort of main control, so you'd imagine they're playing CT, they're playing market. Ah, that worries me. As it stands, though, Les going to make an attempt. He's being given very little here. And Flickless, if you look at it, is kind of the full stop to the sentence of any possibility, so Les might need to just step away at this point.
It's only really going to be Kicks that can afford anything in the next. Everybody else flat out broke, except for the ultimate for Durka. Dynex, double digits though. Now 2 to the good. Really hitting their stride here in the first map of this series.
The man on the screen did well there, Mike, but I'm still just a little bit baffled. If you have main control, but you're walking in so confidently through towards market. I mean, and maybe Cloud just hit a banger, right? Maybe, but...
I mean, it's an awkward angle to be caught on, but it's a little complacent on the way back in for sure. Now, that's probably why we see the Vitality timeout here and some interesting facts here.
Run me through them.
But, well, I mean, take it away.
I don't have my glasses on.
28 years old, probably, yeah. What percentile for EMEA is that, actually? Because I did not read something where we have the oldest players.
It's probably just Angel messing
Well,
with stats, isn't it?
Angel's the anomaly that kind of just throws the average completely out.
Oh no, you missed the others. You just told me his
Well,
age.
we focused on 28 years old. Can we get that back up, production?
28 years
Still got
later,
time.
we cannot, actually. That's it.
Have we got time to get it back up?
Oh,
we do, yeah, here we go.
Go.
So, first place in VCL France. Split one, I imagine that's split one, 2025 with Job Life. Second best fragging IGL.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's kind of big.
Favorite Polish food is...
That's one for you to say.
Where's Mitch when you need a pronunciation?
No.
Shabawi. Shabovi. I'm sure somebody... So where's Lothar? We need our...
Oh, it's been a minute since Lothar's been in, mate. Christ.
I need you.
Please come back.
Please. We need you back for this one specific instance.
Give you a day rate, mate. Come on.
Come on.
No, we haven't casted in too long, and my brain is not. I can't.
You can't throw fun facts up at 10-8. Come on.
Have a giggle at the new one. Here we go. Right, ult's in. Let's have a little on-board, I imagine, with Ara trying to take the space here, but no one really challenged on the site, so it is going to be down to the catch from market, the pressure from that side. You're looking at Les being the one, but...
Did the tank come through that? I don't think the range was there, actually.
Not much to be done with it. Les trying to creep further forward. He's trying to dodge every piece of utility and find a bit of space to play in, but... I mean, so far it's all west side. That's 2. And finally, Les has to get involved. Takes down 1, the follow-up not in. Still outdone as Grubino eviscerates the others. Les, a valiant attempt, but a one-man army isn't stopping Giant X.
Rubinho going huge here in the chaos and finding 3 to shut this down. Beautiful stuff. I mean, both the initial Hunter's Fury comes down. I'm not sure if it's a range issue here, but not finding... I mean, I think that in terms of space, not just damage, but isolating some of these trickier positions to clear out. Giant X here, up to 11. A broken bye here for Vitality in a string of 5 rounds now in the second half.
I'm worried, Michael. This is not how they would have imagined starting this split. It's not over yet, though. 8 rounds, still very workable, but as you said, the purchase here is a problem. Yeah, ult there with Durka. And he's still doing fine. We're never going to doubt the individual impact of some of these players. We need to see that synergy being on that same page. It'd be interesting to see the kind of time scale.
Certainly would. Done fake now, trying to garner some sort of info here. The drone.
There.
Because he was. Cloud in response, though, will clear the same space. Again, it's a much deeper hold this time around. Les will be tested once more. Delivered a few times here, but chance here to go wrong with a kill trip. A very, very deep trip here. It's unfaked to capitalize.
And again, I'm not discrediting Les. I think we've been complimenting quite enough almost. But again, you look at the Giant X still trying to dig in deeper. I like the attempt, but Vitality this time, the synergy there between Les and Unfake, really nice.
Yeah, this is Vitality almost kind of daring Giant X to continue digging deeper.
How far do you want to go on this? Yeah. I mean, it's nice to see that your deeper setup, having that option of being able to kind of fall back into those positions, still have.
I mean, Giant X have been winning out on those deeper fights. Towards over behind the site. See even that Cloud with a shorty just bounding through that smoke. Rubinho TP and deep into the back lines as well. Vitality well equipped to deal with that though. Exchange back and forth here, but Ara isolated way ahead of the curve here.
Yeah, no one can really help him on that. But again, you've got to keep your focus in even scorelines like this. Yeah, it could be yours, but there's a lot of pedigree on this Vitality team that won't feel pressure until they see that final round, that final kill. So let's see if Giant X can get across the finish line, because a close game is not a win.
Some weird trips.
Les is getting creative, and Westside is baffled. He's like, where is he? Where's he gone?
Leaves the deeper trip. Still in market, so still, I guess, some comfort to Les in terms of posting up this deep. He's really punching up there, Lauren. Not rewarded.
It looks like almost that, I don't want to say confusion, but that doubt about the rotations here. Unfake. Oh, mate, that's a horrible feeling. Westside so sharp with it. And now Vitality drawn back to this almost standardized hold, but a man now down. Plant's going to be in play, but you look at the HP. Cloud on 6, Westside on 12. There's a big chance here for Vitality. They get the ball rolling.
Can't give away another kill.
Forward, though. It's the only one who sits really healthy, barring Flickless.
Now, Kovac's fallen. Cloud's found Durka as well.
Get out of here. Come on, man. It's a 3v2 now. Les and Kick slowly and cautiously taking towards the side, but we can see the positions. It's rough. This isn't going to be what they expect. Potentially, Les does really diligent work, though. Every corner checked. But look at Westside's HP. 12 HP, but this was his site before. And it's his site again. 12 rounds for Giant X.
A third found here. Would have needed a 2v4 here from Vitality. It's just not there. To at least afford a purchase there or thereabouts for the final round, but there's Grabinho to continue applying pressure so deep on this B site once more.
Where are you going, bro?
Not giving Vitality any room to breathe here.
And the confidence for Vitality will not be off to the races. It's something I do want to consider with this team. They could have done with a good start. Put up a couple of good numbers and a nice map to begin with. Their choice here. As it stands, they trail. As you said, though, still a buy here.
Still an operator in the hands of Durka.
With his ult, that's been there for, I think, a round now. Unless I missed one cycle of it, but here we go. Durka just going to be staying posted on this. We do have Util on the other side. Cloud's still got the Owl drone. We've still got Flickless with all of his. Paranoia for Grabinho playing NT. Oh, the double walkout and almost the double death. Ara down so low. And Durka's not really wanting to back from this. He's not fallen all the way back here, but a commitment on the TP. That's audacious stuff, and it's dealt with. Now Durka's still, as I said, unrelenting and unwilling to give this away. Fights hard and fights back. An in-zone flawless and 10 now achieved.
You can understand the commitment to the TP, but I guess the spacing maybe not there. Maybe reading this as potentially a body lighter on this A site hold. Just can't capitalize quick enough on Grabinho's distraction. But I guess in between the middle of that equation being Durka, the one to shut things down. Lots to consider here for Giant X. On the brink of their first map here back in Berlin.
How do you feel back in Berlin?
Pretty, yeah. I mean, a weird day today weather-wise.
It has been, didn't know I wanted to
Yeah.
do, did it? Oh, we're so old.
Yeah. It's the top of any list, any discussion topic, weather.
I mean, it was sunshine, it's been rain, all sorts.
I mean, all things considered today, I mean, we've had, what, 3 mapper in the first series, Sork Road.
Yeah. I'd like to cast a bit of Corona.
Yeah, I was a little bit,
I mean, we did the show
jealous.
match.
Yeah, yeah.
Not finalist casters, but show match casters,
Yeah.
we nail. I need to reel it in. It's day one, mate.
Need to
I've
remember we're
lost
back
it.
at work.
Well, how dare you drop that? You can't drop that at round 23, map 1.
But I'm still hopeful here, Giant X.
Nah, they're going to crumble, mate. What do you mean?
No. They close out here.
No, it's OT.
Go, go, go!
Feeling really good about it.
Writing that down. Called it at 12 to 10.
Maybe not this round. 13-11, if
Oh, yeah.
anything.
I'm out of here.
Okay, okay.
Sock it!
You don't believe in them this round?
I mean, Cloud's got a share if anything's possible. Fabinho's got a stinger.
Yeah?
He's
You
upgraded.
doubted them. You doubted
He's
them.
upgraded.
Oh dear, Doug's dead. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is not how it was meant to go, Michael. This is not meant to be the round.
13-11.
It could. It very well could be.
I mean, Ara now with the operator in hand could really solidify this post plant.
There we go. Now, getting past Ara is really the main hurdle if they even make it that far. There's still plenty of hurdles in front of that almost. Unfake. Oh dear, here we go. Paranoia not going to affect Rubino, so he's still good on this. Avoids just a moment or two of respite before swinging on the flash. It's nice, but it's not nice enough. It's all on Kovac, and it's a absolute disaster of a start for Vitality. But for Giant X, Mike, this is dreamy stuff.